Kashaun. What were your initial impressions of Coach Jones? And what are your thoughts on him now after playing for him?
Initially, I mean, first of all, he's from New York, so that was already cool. Like for me, and then, I mean, he said he's an honest dude, like, and that's just like that was the coolest thing for me. Like, I don't even care. Like, you can say I don't like you, and then and because of this, that, and that, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. But he was like just straight up. He was like, I'm not promising you nothing. You got to come here and get everything or whatever. And to his credit, it was what he said it was. Like, nah, you got to come here. You got to go to work. Like, not giving you nothing or whatever. You got to show me. So, that's what it was. And then, I love that dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that staff, honestly, like all of them, had different relationships with all of them. But, I'm close to all of them. And I support them all the time. I watch the games. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, they help restore my love for basketball, and salvage my college career. Like, I'm a champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I highly recommend anybody, like, whatever. And I think, like, I know he's the Norfolk great and all that, but these jobs opening up and all that, and I've been able to see it close. Like,
Jones should have been left Norfolk State.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he should be.
Think he's stubborn at this point, or maybe they bullshit with him.
I don't know what he's looking for. Too. Maybe he got a set destination or something he want to. I don't know, but one of these jobs. Like, there's no reason that, his name shouldn't be one of the first on the board. Right?
Hell yeah. Now, what did that... I know you said you was getting prepared for surgery and pre-draft following leaving Norfolk State. How did that process go for you? I know you would... I personally know you were dealing with the injury longer than you expected to, but you break it down from your perspective. It's your body.
Yeah, just getting surgery, and then honestly, at this point, I've been all through PT and all that other stuff, whatever, and blah blah, and people telling me this is the amount of time it's going to take, whatever, and it, being other stuff. So yeah, it was tough, definitely. Again, it's another time where your peers are doing this and that, and you're stuck, kind of thing. So it definitely sucked, and watching everybody's pre-draft process, everybody doing the workouts and, really getting better and all that, and just knowing, like, I'm missing out on a chance to get better and, build up my name and brand, whatever the case may be. So it was tough. And then it taking longer than I expected it to, or, kind of thing, or like where I kind of felt I was good, but, it's still like, nah, you're not good. Like, relax, what I'm saying? We got to take some time. So it was definitely tough.
For sure, man. And shoot, pretty much. I was there. I was coming down there, working you out sometimes during the winter of 2021, going into 2022 and whatnot. So I seen it. In the spring of 2022, tragedy struck you and your family, where your late great pops, Kashaun Hicks Sr., passed away abruptly. And if you don't mind, can you speak on how that affected you and how it's impacted you since?
Shoot. It was devastating, like, everybody don't know the story or nothing, but like when he passed, like, I was with him, so he really passed like in my arms, kind of thing. So, like, it was hard.
Sorry about that, Kay.
Yeah, but so yeah, like I said, it was devastating. And then, to be honest, like, the real reason, like, after that, like, I didn't even try to go pro or anything. Was just because, like, my dad was the reason I picked up a ball in the first place. Like, like, just going way back, like the times I lived in Georgia and all that stuff, like, I lived with my mom. So, like, I was doing all this moving with my mom. Like, my dad was in New York the whole time. So when I finally came up here and, like, was, like, kind of here to stay, like, in order to have something for both of us to, bond over and all that. Like I knew he loved basketball. I got into basketball, so without him, it was just playing. Like the feeling wasn't. It wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't have a game and then talk to him about it. Oh, you seen that? Or like, what'd you see? Or blah blah. So it was tough. Just mentally, honestly. I mean, it still is, but
absolutely.
I think it's just, mentally or whatever, it morphed into more about just life, just kind of my life outlook than, being more about basketball and all that. And then it's just so crazy, like me being so much like him and all that, and like I have his name, and you know what I'm saying, and now I gotta just kind of step up or whatever, be like the guy for the family. So, it's been a long year and a half.
Now I know in a kind of like a unique way, your pops lost his parents at a very early age as well. Did he ever share any of like mental hurdles or how he handled those things with you? And no.
And I asked a couple of his close friends, like after it happened and all that, and then like one guy that like all your parents' close friends, your uncle or whatever, but like not really.
Yeah.
But so I asked, and then he was like, honestly, like something that really helped him was having me and my brother. Like that really helped him. And so, I mean, I wish we had those conversations kind of thing, but that's what I think make it so hard for me too, because I don't know, when I was younger, like me and my dad didn't always like talk about, like life stuff or like, what I'm saying, or like being a man kind of thing, or like being in the world. Like we kept it mostly basketball, or like, what I'm saying, comedy stuff, like stuff, movies, like things that we, both liked or whatever. So, I mean, that was tough. And I think I was getting to the point to where we were getting more comfortable about, talking about life. I'm saying? I'm getting out of college. So like now it's like, just other things. Like I never been out with my dad. Like now I went to Miami with my dad. Like, what I'm saying? We've been in bars and stuff to like, I'm seeing him as I'm an adult, you know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. So, I mean, it was tough, like never actually having those conversations. So I don't really have nothing to go off of.
Totally understandable, bro. Totally understandable. Being the oldest sibling of two other siblings, what kind of new responsibilities do you now feel after something like that?
Just really trying to keep everybody together, just like checking on people and all that, just making sure everybody doing all right or whatever. And then just like, unfortunately my sister, she only 3 years old or whatever, she's not necessarily gonna get to, feel the love of my dad or whatever. So it's my responsibility, it's my little brother's responsibility, to be that.
Right.
So I just try to see her as much as I can, really, I mean, she's a happy baby, you know what I'm saying? It's
Absolutely.
Great. So I love to see that for her, and she definitely brightens up my day when I see her and all that. And so really just that, just trying to keep it, definitely look out for my little siblings, keep them together. And my dad was a huge family person. He took care of a lot of people, checked in on a lot of people. So
yes, he did.
I just want to, kind of be able to do that.